dust. I thought, never mind, that phone's fucking gay. So, in the last video, you may have seen me blowing her off like I have to blow your mom off every time I fuck her. So, I mean, well, yeah, she's always a little dusty. But, well, I explained enough about this in the last video. Let's move on to this luscious green curd. I mean, my mama always told me shit don't melt, as you can see. This thing is lusciously amazing. You can do circle wheelies for miles. Miles and miles. Race tech. That thing had 10 horsepower. Then I got me copper pot for my clutch lever. Just rip her in and out. I mean, your mom's been ripped in and out a couple times. I mean, up here, my front brake cable wore a hole right through my number plate. I mean, who doesn't get holes worn in them once in a while? So here's my gas tank. 4 or 5 gallons. I mean, your mom can hold that too, but there's a piece of, it's called a shroud over here. Yeah, it's a little loose. I mean, everything's a little loose when it's 40 years old. And just ask your mom. So, if you see this bumper right here, it's kind of bent. Well, there's a long story behind that, and I'll just shorten her up for you. I mean, your brother can tell you something about some short stuff. But so there I was, wide open, full throttle, hammering down, 5th gear, bouncing off the rev limiter, burning the oil, making her scream. That happens to a lot, Baron. That happens to a lot to your mom, by the way. Well, I was going and 10-ton Tammy was out in front of me. Well, 10-ton Tammy moves a lot like this. This is a run. Well, my brakes kind of wore down. I mean, everything wore down when it was born in 1822. So I couldn't stop fast enough. I just barely enough swerve where it didn't center punch her. Didn't center punch her, but I nicked her. I nicked her enough where it smashed that thing so hard, I seen my light flash before my eyes. Or that just might have been my headlights. One of the two, but they were pretty bright. Well, 10-ton Tammy didn't even get hurt. Well, I'll show you my lusciously big black and red Deerte scooter. As you can see, there's no motor on it right now because it's sitting over here. I gotta put a rebuild in it. This thing is so fast, it'll make your mom orgasm in 2 seconds. It does burnouts and everything you want. Well, let's look onto this Renault fuel infected 200.3 FI. Fucking injured. Well, as you can see, it's so gay right now. The battery's on charge for some reason. Fucking who needs batteries? This ding 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 ding. It has this thing is equipped with a nice 48-inch light bar, so I can light up half your mom. I need like 180 inches lit up her whole. This thing used to be equipped with a radio, but we went to Cleveland and it got stolen. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in there. Gear shifter. This thing's standard 12 speed. This is nitrous button. Pull that when you're going wide open. This right here is no shit bar. This old shit bar is your extra 4 gears. You just rip on that thing and shifter. Seat belts. I mean, who needs seat belts? Seat belts only hold you back. Seat belts only hold you back, and when you're holding back, you're not going wide open. If you're not wide open, what are you? You must be a vagina. Spare tire rack back here. There's only 2 nuts on it for right now. I mean, your mom could probably take all 4, but yeah. Yamaha. Is that how it goes? Well, we'll ignore that one there. It's got some nice red tail lights. This one's cracked. Get some. Does that say Tiff Luke on command? Does that mean she's like sucking my wiener or something? Tiff, where you at? 4x4. How many semis it takes to move your mom? 16? 16 semis. That's a fucking lot. We got these here HD alloy rims, as you can see. Heavy duty, so I can haul your mom home. As you can see, these things are starting to get little balls running back to your mom's house all the time. I even had to buy some aftermarket shocks to hold your mom. Those are straight 1 tons out of a semi-truck. Well, I've said enough about this heap. Let's move on to this heap. This is like scrapyard junkies. This thing is a heap. These fenders all crooked, rainbow stitches. I put stitches on a 4-wheeler. This isn't no 4-wheeler. Heck, what am I thinking? This is a bicycle. Bicycle with an engine. You ever see one of those? All balls. All balls? Are we talking about your mom here? She takes all my balls. Bearing connection. Your mom probably needs some bearing grease. She's a little rusty. Pro MR. Is that a porn site? There's a lot of weird stuff on this thing. It's blue and red and green. Hellbound. I think that's what that said. Hellbound. I was hellbound in your mom. Winder nothing. This thing ain't winder nothing but the heat trophy. High performance maggots, huh? Does that say maggots? High performance maggots. Those are some good stuff. EBC, a bony black cock. Brakes. Who needs brakes? Brakes only slow you down. You must be a pussy if you have brakes. Well, I guess I can show you the rest on this. Whatever I called it earlier. So, it's got these nice rubber foot pegs. What the fuck was that? Is there a mouse in here? Whew. Fucking mouse, goddamn. So nobody ever really sees the front of my machine over here. This is what everybody's deal is. You guys are lucky I showed you the front today. Everybody gets to see this nice red stuff. That comes out of your mom once a month, but screw it. I still hit it. My backup camera. 49YNL. The cops never get to read that. And it has a Yosha FMF on it. with those stock shocks. I haven't let your mom ride this one yet. She rides me all the time, though. Well, my name's Jimmy once again, folks. And Jimmy's out for today.